You are witnessing 17 UChicago students take part in the greatest social experiment on television. For the next 65 days, they'll be forced to work together and face each other.
Survivor's ruining my life because it's all I think about now. Are people blindsiding me? Are people like lying to me? This game is ruining my life, and there's not even a prize at the end.
I think I've learned that I need to not only separate social life and game life, but when I'm in game life, take social life, just twirl it up into a little tiny ball, set the ball on fire, and eat the ball.
You know, and yesterday, just like all these potential plans, whatever. It's kind of messy, whatever.
I don't really care if I'm the first jury member, the last jury member. I'm just trying to win.
They must learn to adapt, or they'll be voted off. In the end, only one will remain and earn the title of sole survivor.
I don't really like Jefferson all that much. I don't trust him at all, and I think he doesn't trust me very much.
Paulius, you were so annoying at the meeting last night. So annoying. And I guess he told Kyle that the meeting was a shit show. If it was a shit show, it was because of you.
Thank God I'm smarter than them. But it was a huge mess. And then, even then, we split. And then they cannot split properly. Like, what the hell?
I think it would have been easier for all of us if Jeff just said, if it looks like I was trying to screw you, Kyle, and Pablo over, it's because I was.
Can I just say that, like, me and Emma are driving the bus in this game? If people aren't terrified of us right now, I don't know what they're doing or what they're thinking, because honestly, Emma and I, like, are the most dangerous players in the game right now.
Anytime I try and text Michael just to see what his, like, thought process is, all I get is, like, we're chilling. Like, no, we're fucking not. I say, do you at least have Pablo? And I get a response back, we'll see. What the fuck does that mean?
Alliances built on mutual interest are alliances you can trust.
Overall, I started with a lot of people who I thought I can trust, and basically I trust no one.
I really don't care if I hurt someone's feelings or if I betray someone.
I've made big moves, I've formed the alliances I need to, and I am a big threat.
Who will have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast all the rest?
65 days, 17 people, 1 survivor.
All right, guys. We're gonna get started so we can line up. We're gonna go ahead and do introductions. So Callie and I have obviously already introduced ourselves. We're gonna go around the semicircle. Go ahead, tell us your name, your major, your year, and whatever fun fact you want to share. We can start on this end.
My name is Paulius. I'm from Kaunas, Lithuania. I'm a stat and econ major. And I'm a fourth year. My fun fact is I consume content at 3 times the speed.
Hey everyone, my name is Michael. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am an econ and poli-sci major. And fun fact about me is my birthday is on Christmas.
I'm Jefferson. I am a second year econ and psychology major from Austin, Texas. And a fun fact about me is that I can play the harp.
I told everybody that I play the harp, or I can play the harp. I was not like an intentional lie. That's just what I say when I can't think of a fun fact to say about myself. That could screw me over later, but hopefully it just doesn't come back up. I told everybody that I was an econ major, which I am, but I hope them knowing that makes them underestimate my intelligence and strengthens me in the game.
Is highly entertaining. I can definitely understand why people want her around. But right now it's striking me as a bit all bark, no bite.
Hi guys, I'm Bella. I'm a third year from Dallas, Texas. I'm a psych major, and my fun fact is I'm a health representative.
Hi everyone, my name is Callie. I'm from Ohio. I'm a psych major, first year. Fun fact about me is that I was a star of a TV commercial when I was 8 years old. So feel free to look up, it's pretty embarrassing.
I know Kale, and when I saw Kale, he acted like he didn't know me, so I just like acted like I didn't know him. Maybe he forgot about me. Embarrassing if that's the truth.
Hey guys, I'm Alexandra Murray. I am a molecular engineering major, planning on doing the chemistry track. I'm from Southern Illinois. I live about 20 minutes away from St. Louis. And fun fact, I really enjoy music, love to sing, and yeah.
All right, fantastic to meet you all. You all seem like very interesting people. That's obviously why we casted you.
You obviously made a first impression of people as they were introducing themselves. You are now going to make your first big decision in Survivor. We're gonna ask you to vote for the person who you think is the best tribe member, okay? That can mean anything you want it to mean, but we're gonna hand out paper and pens and you're gonna vote right now. We have one more announcement. So right now there are 16 of you standing here. There's actually one more person involved in the game. She couldn't make it today. Her name is Arthi. You can vote for her if you think she would be the best tribe member. Totally up to you. So now we're just gonna go down the line. You're gonna show your vote, read it out. If you don't know their name, you can point out the person you're talking about, and we will tally who has the most votes. So we can start with you, Paulius.
I voted for Mimi. I also voted for Mimi. Mimi 3. I voted for
Alexandra. Alexandra.
So Alec.
Alexandra. This women the patient.
I voted for Callie.
I voted for Michael. I voted for guy in the neon yellow Nike.
Looks like Allie, you are our ideal tribe members.
I did not want to get voted the best player, because if you're voted the best player, guess what? You're probably gonna go out pretty soon.
What that means is you get to sit out of our first challenge. The winner of our first challenge will get Allie on their tribe. Yes. So there's a lot at stake.
So now, the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, we're gonna sort you into tribes. The tribe names for this year are Shinju and Medici. Shinju is gonna be green and Medici is gonna be orange. All right, first member on tribe Shinju. First member on tribe Medici. Do you have 2 bandanas? All right, and then our last bandana for Arthi. So Arthi will be on Medici. So welcome to your tribes. You're gonna get to know your fellow tribe members very well over the next couple of weeks through the harsh and grit of each challenge. And I think we're ready to get onto the challenge. So, all right, let's go over. We'll check out the setup. right, guys. So this is Steal the Bacon. Callie and I are going to demonstrate Steal the Bacon too. Let's go, Callie! Let's go! All right, Allie, you can count us off.
Ooh! Already, contestants, are we ready?
Yeah!
3, 2, 1, steal the bacon! What is this? Oh no! Oh, Charlie! Are we allowed to?
All right. So that's how it works. Run on 3. You have to cross your line.
Okay.
We're gonna alternate who picks who goes first. So what that means is, first round, Shinju is gonna send somebody, and then Medici will pick. Second round, Medici will pick first, and then Shinju. All right, Shinju, who do you want to send first to the board? I want to clarify, like, y'all can do a lot of things. Please don't bite. Please don't, like, kick and punch and, like, beat bruises. But, like, other than that, go for it. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, go. Feel free to go on go. Or not. I don't really care. 3, 2, 1, go! You guys have to pick it up. You guys are going to be left in the dust. All right, round 3. Who do we pick, Medici? 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! That's a point for Shinju! Alright. Shinju, who are we selecting? Let's go. Alright, score is 2-1. 3, 2, 1, go! You got it, you got it! Oh, it's easy again! It's easy again! I will buy that trophy. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, Shinju, who are we sending to the plate? Let's go. All right, on go.
You got it.
3, 2, 1, go. Come on, baby.
Grab it.
Up.
Go.
Go. That's 3 to 2s. Medici's still up. All right, go!
Oh!
I can't decide anything from that. We'll take a look at which one's longer. We'll use that one again. You guys are a lot stronger than we anticipated. All right, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, you got it!
Shinji's running well. It's 3-3. You gotta go again, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, you got it!
Get Buffalo! Yes, yes! Yes!
You got
Keep going! You got it, All right. Looks like we're gonna have to go a third time. Those are the beasts. It's with our little 1-foot strip. Get it first. Just get it first. Just reset. All right. There's really not a lot of hand room on this one. 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, you got it!
Let's go!
Okay, so congratulations, Medici, for winning out. Not be a tribal council after this challenge, so the next time we meet up will be Sunday at the point, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. We're really excited for the next 9 weeks. Go Survivor Chicago!
So, hi guys, I'm Paulus. I'm a 4th year at the college, studying stats and econ, and I'm excited to be here. I mean, it's a great game. I think it's a different spin this time around. It's not like you're on an island starving or whatnot. You can interact with the other tribe and whatnot. So it's like a completely different game with the same bones, but I'm excited to be a part of it.
Polius? Yes, okay. That I feel good about him. He and I were just talking. I feel like we bonded. I feel safe with him. As far as the other people, I feel like I might be I'm easier on the target side because I am not as strong as some of the other guys, and I was hoping I could at least show I was committed by ruining Domingo's shirt, which I feel really bad about, and I'm gonna get him a new shirt. I'm gonna lend him a shirt because I feel bad about that.
I think we have a pretty good group, although I don't necessarily think I'm close with any particular person. So I'm kind of wary if I'll have somebody will have my back if push comes to shove on Sunday and we lose the challenge. So I think we'll have to put in some work tomorrow or today, kind of getting to know more people. So, you know, at the end of the day, the first vote is like, oh, do I like this person? Maybe I can lean on my challenge quote-unquote strength. I won against the quote-unquote biggest guy, so maybe they like that, but I don't know.
Eat. Well, while we did lose the first challenge, it did suck. It wasn't a colossal loss, as we didn't have to vote anybody off, so the game is still fluid, no lines drawn in the sand, and we just made a good connection, so.
Yeah, trying to get the boys together, work something out, and keep the tribe strong, because it's not looking so hot for us right now.
As far as the tribe as a whole, I think we see like the weaker tribe so far. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how to play defense. I mean, it's day one, so I don't know. Medici seems like it has a lot of physically strong people. Definitely seems like the tribe to be in if you want immunity. So I fear the Medici, but I will kill the Medici.
So right now we're thinking I'm probably going to go and talk to Lucas.
Yep.
He's probably going to go and talk to Pablo. Jefferson, we're just going to kind of string along at the end.
Yes. However, I think if we were planning on doing like the all guys thing, we'll still pull him in so we have like a stronger alliance.
Absolutely.
Survivor Chicago, very fun first day. I would say a pretty quintessential challenge, something like physical and competitive and team-based. General thoughts on the game so far. It's early, so like people haven't even started idol hunting yet. So I'm not getting a strong sense of, oh, these are the alliances and these are the people who are being targeted. One thing I do notice is that I tend to get targeted in this sort of stuff early on, and I'd like to avoid that if possible.
And if worse does come to worse, Annie could be the first to go. Just saying, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, Annie, nothing against you, but it's
not working. You gotta go.
As a transfer, I don't know anyone yet, so I don't know if they already have like a general conception of what these people are like, or if I can like quickly build those bonds.
The vibes were not there. Nothing for you as a person. It's just the connection, you know? The spark.
Or the lack of one.
That.
I don't know. I'm just trying to blend in a bit, stay in most conversations, be enthusiastic about the tribe's stuff, even though I've never been like a patriotic person in that sense. That's where my head's at right now.
But depending on what Lucas and Pablo say, if you're like quote unquote on board, I think we have like a solid first vote.
Yeah.
Given we lose, but
For sure. Well, this has been dope. Signing off. Adios. Amazing.
Lucas is definitely my closest alliance. I really trust him. I texted Lucas last night, hey Lucas, we gotta figure this out. And he was like, yeah, let's go get coffee. And then I'm like, I can't just have one alliance. Like, I love Lucas, like, he's amazing, but I can't have just him. I need more people for my game. My first thought was Michael, because at the first challenge, I got such great vibes from Michael. Like, love that kid, he's so sweet. So I texted Michael, asked him to come, he was like, yeah, I'm down. And then Lucas reached out to Alex to come, and then, yeah, we all met up.
Yeah, I wanted to meet up with people because like stress.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of my idea to vote out Mimi.
Okay, so I feel like everyone's like sort of leaning towards me. Like that's a good gist of it. What do you guys think? I'm okay with.
I'm fine.
I'm okay with that.
My goal right now is to not get voted off first. That's all I give a shit about.
She's weaker and she's a girl, and my fear is that if we don't take out the weaker girl, they're gonna think I should go out.
I think I'm off to a pretty good start. You know, I've been trying to lay low a bit. I was asking people what their favorite bugs were, and they didn't have very good answers. And I think that says a lot about my opponents. I think they're weak-minded. I don't think they're strong-willed, and I think they will be easy to manipulate, like clay in my hands.
Mimi's like a very like unique person and like someone who I like would get along with and like laugh a lot with, but like I don't know, in terms of the game it just seems like she's one of like the people who like hasn't reached out to me and like I don't know. Yeah, so
Just good to know that all the guys trust me. Like, they trust me. I got 4 out of the 5 guys on my side. I just need to get the other twin and then Domingo, and then I'm good.
All right, Mimi.
we're good. I think we're good. Good meeting. I think we're good.
Like a gavel.
I'm racked with guilt for breaking Domingo's shirt. I can't
It's so bright. I'm sorry. I can't sleep. I'm so guilty. I need to buy a new shirt for this man, or give him one of my olds. I've wronged. Like this is a game. How could I sin against my fellow man like this?
Welcome, Tribe Medici, Tribe Shinju. Unfortunately, there was a thunderstorm today, so we were unable to have our outdoor challenge at the point. Our plan was to do a virtual challenge. However, an unfortunate event has occurred. Arthi, who was not at the first challenge, has decided that she needs to quit the game of Survivor because she has too much going on this quarter. So Arthi will no longer be playing with us. That means she will no longer be on Tribe Medici, and that means that we are going to skip the challenge, skip Tribal Council, so nobody's going to be going to Tribal Council at the start of next week. And now the tribes are even, 8 on 8. However, Tribe Medici, you guys worked really hard to win that first challenge, and you have now just lost a member. So in order to offset that disadvantage, we're going to give you guys the first idle clue of the game. I will send it to your tribe group chat after this meeting so that Shinju cannot see it. You all are free to go. Adios. See you soon.
Hello. Domingo, Ali, and I are at the law school. We thought it was here given the clue, but we've all sort of looked around. We can't seem to find anything, unless one of us has already found it, but I don't know. It seems like we need another clue.
All right. We did like a very exhaustive look, like all the way around the law school. Front side, back side, little corners and nooks. So
Yep.
we'll try again another day.
But on the bright side, maybe an alliance has been made.
Ooh.
Maybe.
We'd like to see it.
That'd be good.
Yeah? Is that a hesitant smile?
No, especially for me. First of all, I have no idea what an alliance is. So, I mean, if that's just friends, I'll take that,
Okay.
If, like, our team lost, like, who would you vote for? Like, do you know who you guys would want out of our team?
I don't know. My, like, gut reaction would be, or I guess my gut reaction would be Mimi. But I feel like Mimi could be used in the future.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mimi's also like a wild card though. Like, I'm not sure
Yeah.
I'll be able to like predict her event.
I think Mimi will only be dangerous after the merge.
Yeah.
At the law school.
We're at the law school. I'm here with Lucas.
I think we figured out the clue to the thing we need out of, but we're not too sure. So we're checking it out.
We
It's
have
like
no
kind of
idea.
raining right now, so.
It's brutal out here. Okay, we'll come back if we find anything.
I was on the other side. Oh, it's just an empty bag. That is so cruel. So cruel.
We found it!
We found the item!
Yay!
I'm sending this to the college to get you both kicked out.
So, we didn't find it. We've been out here for a little bit.
I have been here with 2 different groups. Still couldn't find it.
We thought it was up there.
If it's in there, I'm gonna cry. There's 3 options. It's not in the law school. A. B. Michael found it. Or C. It's buried somewhere, or it's in that stupid statue. Those are the options.
Allie lives in my house. My hope is to get to know her as a player to a certain extent. Not necessarily an alliance, but I don't want her to be actively gunning for me. Even though we're on different tribes, so that doesn't matter too much. So I just finished talking to Allie.
Have you talked any strategy within your team?
Within my team?
You don't have to tell me what it is, but like
No, not yet. I would
Okay.
say. I mean, we have like the group chat and everything, but
Mhm.
there's not a lot of conversation right now, I would say. But I also think it might just be slow starting out.
I think we got the team with some more strong personalities. And then on the first day I was doing some good mingling. So for example, Kale's in my Spanish class. Michael let me ride on his shoulder.
Ooh.
Okay. Also, that's just good strategy, like, you know, like the psychology thing, like, you know, to get someone to like you, you don't do something for them, you get them to do something for you.
Oh.
Yeah, so rocking with that.
I think Allie's trying to go for a bit of like a jack of all trades sort of vibe, you know. She's clearly quite popular and well known, but she doesn't want to be just the nice one. She also wants to be capable of being a little like crafty, a little mean sometimes. She also wants to be like both like warm and personal, but also maybe a bit of like a flirt or someone who's willing to, you know, you don't quite know what's up with her.
Because something that could be cool, we could do like a secret baker alliance. But I don't think I'd be comfortable.
in Baker?
Huh?
Mimi's not. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where does she? What floor is she
7th
on?
floor.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She has definitely 7th floor vibe. Oh my goodness. But would that be something you would be into?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Long story short, I think she and I might have a Baker Girls alliance forming for the long term. Some people might say it's a little early to be doing stuff like that, but I think if I reached out to the Baker Girls on Medici later, they wouldn't really have a reason to trust me, so it's good to like work stuff like that out early.
Do you think people would vote for Mimi to win the game, or do you think she would be a good goat?
I think depending on how she plays later, I think her personality is one they would be willing to vote for to win.
I think she would be a very like chaotic variable. But if she's not too chaotic or is willing to cooperate, then she could be my chaotic variable, you know? And I don't think many people will be eager to reach out to work with her, which will endear me to her if I reach out to work with her.
We're not gonna tell Mimi about it yet, because she's still a bit of a wild card, but definitely would be good to have like a chaotic person like that on our hands. She's my chaotic variable, as Allie so eloquently put it. That's all I got, I think.
Alright, I think me too. But like Secret Baker Alliance, I'm into it. That would be pretty powerful.
Gonna be really funny if I get voted out first and everyone's like, Eddie's plans are so in depth, and then it's like, haha, never mind.
So I woke up to the challenge and I was like, oh my god, I saw a notification on my phone. I was like, I'm missing everything.
I screamed on the shuttle and people looked at me like, what's wrong with you?
I had just gotten back from hanging out with some of my friends at the pub on campus.
I was super surprised. I was definitely like really ready to go to bed.
I ran straight outside the dorms once I got that text message to start doing things for that.
It was like, your challenge starts now. And then I suddenly was not going to bed anymore.
Good morning. It is about 8 a.m. and I just ran to the point and it is time to cool down.
Here's Phil the Phoenix in all his plush glory, and I have made him.
We finally made it to Woodlawn. It was quicker than normal. iHouse is pretty far away, but we're also speedy, so only about like 4 to 5 years.
Right.
Sam and Chris, your tribe is spoken.
Hi, welcome to Reynolds Club. Would you like to come into Reynolds Club? This is Reynolds Club. Come into Reynolds Club, the best club. We only need one more person to walk inside of Reynolds Club. Oh, wonderful. Welcome to the club. What is a scarecrow's favorite fruit? It's a strawberry. I'm having a lot of fun with this first community challenge. I've done a good share of the work, and I think also a lot of the other people have been working really hard. We also have these bonus questions now, or bonus tasks now, and only 2 can be done per person. So that makes it a lot harder too, because we have to make sure everyone is getting these tasks done.
I guess maybe we'll try another shot, but thank you very much for showing us.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song, great. Well, we're all in the mood for
for memory. You got us feeling alright. Callie and I both sang our songs.
Keep up with your turning tables.
And I would like to report that Allie and I were going to do a duet for all of the fans, for everybody. It'd be so entertaining. Both teams would get bonus points. But then she decided to work on her chemistry. Can you believe that? I will be the sole survivor because I not only care about myself, but I care about them and also you. I am the best person here. Damn it.
3, 2, 1. That was terrible.
Cheers.
For the tribe.
Cheers.
For the tribe.
Cheers.
For the tribe.
Hi, this is Mimi. I have my books. Great. Thank you.
I got the snitch! I want the snitch! I got the snitch! I want the
An interpretive dance of me walking to class at 8:30 a.m. as a metaphor for life. I'm waking up. I'm tired. It is 8:30 a.m. I reach class. I see the whiteboard. Oh fuck, this isn't my classroom.
I don't know, something weird freaky. I still have scabs on my bruises and on my knees from crawling from the entrance of South to BJ. So.
The Survivor Feast.
It truly is a bowl of rice. It's very fresh.
As a senior, like I'm just trying to like have experiences at this point. The first thing I'll say about that is eating a Hutch burrito in under 3 minutes needed to be way more points. Like that was one of the worst like half an hours of my life. Like the 3 minutes, that was nothing. Like eating the burrito is not that hard. Like the remaining like 27 minutes was like very difficult. Running up the right stairs a bunch of times, like after eating the burrito, was even more difficult. I felt like pretty sick until I jumped into the lake. Once I jumped into the lake, I felt a little bit better.
To our beautiful audience.
To our beautiful audience.
This goes out to you.
Hello.
Tell him, Allie.
Jeff Probst.
Oh shit.
Is the host. He do be doing the most. His shirts range in shades of blue, just like the faces of losing Shinju. Even though it might be reachy, I'm calling victory for Team Medici.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate that. I hope you win.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for participating in our wonderful challenge today. Also, huge shout out to Survivor Michigan for giving us the idea to do this awesome challenge. And with that, Rishabh will announce the scores and the winner of this challenge.
Tribe Medici has completed 41 out of 51 tasks for a total score of 277. Tribe Shinju has completed all 51 tasks for a combined score of 327. Shinju wins. Shinju has immunity this week.
Congratulations, Tribe Shinju, and let me say that I personally am extremely impressed that you were able to complete all of them, especially with the addition of the bonus tasks. Additionally, since you won the challenge, you also get a clue to your tribe immunity idol, so I will send that. Medici, unfortunately, that means that you guys have lost immunity, so you will be going to tribal council. So you will have 5 days to decide who will be the first person voted out of Survivor Chicago. Thanks for competing in the challenge, and good night, everyone. Congratulations, Tribe Shinju. Here's the immunity idol.
It's very light. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of the challenges so far since we've lost.
We thought we completely decimated the other tribe, and the other tribe came out with having done all the challenges, which is a complete surprise to all of us.
I was so nervous for some reason, because like even though we finished everything on the list, I was like, dude, if they also finished everything on the list, it's gonna be a time challenge.
It was a good time overall.
meetup I have, which is gonna be with Jeff in like 40 minutes, I feel like I'm just being my normal self, but something about the situation just feels like I'm flirting. I don't know why. He probably doesn't feel that way, and it's not my intention at all. And then it's like, oh boy, I'm meeting alone one-on-one with a guy, and I'm like not a person who can't talk to guys, but maybe it's just because Jeff is so approachable. It feels like I'm accidentally like, it feels like if it wasn't for Survivor, this would feel like a date, and I don't want to be accidentally dating people. I got you a matcha because I said matcha is the thing I like there.
Very nice.
It has 50% sweetness. And then I was like, I'm hungry, I want boba. I'm gonna get boba. And then I'm like, I'm gonna offer Jeff boba. And I'm like, crap, now we're getting boba together one-on-one. This is the worst day of my life.
Are you poisoning me?
Yes. You got me.
Dang.
Actually, poison isn't one of them. I have to figure out which one to drink.
But if I switch, that would be exactly what you would want to do.
I don't know why my life is like this or why I worry about stuff like this. And this wasn't the case with Allie, maybe because of the lack of boba. I don't know.
I think we both have a lot of commitment to the game and to the tribe and challenges and stuff. So I feel like it's good to preserve that.
I really enjoyed the scab stuff, and you did a lot of the scab stuff, and I did a lot of the scab stuff.
Yes, you did.
And I liked, I guess, sort of like that dedication to the team over. And I was wondering if you want to consider working together in future stuff, because I like the attitude.
Yeah, sorry, I got 2 bobas in my mouth.
I just got done talking to Annie for about an hour about game stuff. She was pitching me kind of as her number one and vice versa.
Okay, you and I, tight. I like that.
Then we try to expand with some combination of 3 more of other tribe members. Perhaps that is Gia, Pallius, and Pablo. And then we would maybe work with definitely Pallius, and maybe also she was proposing Pablo and Gia to make a 5, which would be, a majority. Pallius I am more loyal to than Annie, because I feel like the Guys Alliance is a far more solid, the proposed Guys Alliance is far more solid than the, questionable 5-some that Annie was proposing to me. So if it came down to it, I would cut Annie before Pallius.
So I'm meeting with Emma and Gia tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. What I want to do is have kind of a girls trio going on that people don't necessarily know about. Have you all been doing a lot of like talking to people outside of the game yet, or who do you think you might trust more right now? Or as for Emma, I don't know what to think of her so far. It seems that Jeff is very like in trepidation about her, mostly because of what I said about a Kyle, Lucas, Emma thing.
Have talked to like Lucas a little. We're both from Minnesota. It's like I'm gonna talk to him. I kind of like talked to Kyle the first day a little bit.
So I don't know what to think of her so far. I definitely want to see who she thinks would be good to work with before we tell her who we think would be good to work with. You mentioned Kyle and Lucas. I haven't been talking to them as much, so they would not be my first choices to vote together right now.
Annie had wanted to start an alliance and have Gia and I in it, and I was getting the vibe that I was like, outside of that alliance, which I'm not here for.
So who would you think, if it was the 3 of us, who would you place as the extra 2?
As the extra 2? I mean, based on who I've been talking to most, it would be like Jeff and Paulius to start out with.
I'm definitely not trying to put myself in alliances where I'm going to be on the outside with people who are going to have people that they talk to more than me, or it's share information that I don't know. And so that's definitely something I'm looking out for.
As of right now, my closest ally is Allie. Like, me and her, we are solid. We've been solid since the very beginning, since the first moment that I saw Allie talking to all those people on day 1. I knew she was going to be social, and I knew she was going to be able to pull people in, and she was going to be a power player. That's someone who I want on my side. the two of us can run this tribe together. And that's exactly what we've been doing.
We really are.
Let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this.
What?
Final two.
Oh, final two.
Okay. Domingo and Lucas, they claim they're not working together, but they're brothers. And that brother, the brother pair, I have personally wanted them gone since day one. Personally, like, I am threatened by the pair of Domingo and Lucas. Like that, I have.
Kale shares the same sentiment.
Because Lucas knows Survivor, and Domingo claims that he doesn't.
Lucas does.
How does one twin know?
Yeah.
How does one twin know, but the other doesn't?
That's facts. Or even if the other twin doesn't know, he would still tell him what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I considered maybe teaming up with them, but then they didn't reach out to me for a while, and Allie and I have had our sights on them forever. They have some weird connection, and it's just better if we sever it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
what if we split the vote for the twins? Because if anybody says no to that,
Yeah.
then that's really revealing. Because that's equal opportunity for everybody.
That's true.
Like, get rid of a guarantee
too.
So, and if anybody's like, I don't know, that means you know that
something.
that's something.
You could do that to Michael later on today. Allie and I have this fake final three. Fake final three. We have a fake final three with Michael because the first time that Allie and I met up to start strategizing, Michael fucking caught us because we were on the first floor of the reg, and of course, who shows up? Michael.
Met with Bella earlier, and she was thinking Mimi, which I'm not opposed to. And Kale messaged me like earlier today. I was like, hey, like, what are you thinking? I was like, what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
Classic. And then he was like, yeah, I think like Mimi is an easy vote. So it seems like that's sort of like the easy vote that like everyone can get behind.
Yeah.
But I also know that like you were interested in like working with Mimi. So is that like, do you think that, like, how do you feel about that potentially being the vote?
You for sure have Mimi though, right? Like, or no?
I think Mimi would be with me rather than with others because I don't. Was she working with anybody yesterday doing the challenge?
She didn't do anything.
I ran into her in Bartlett yesterday, and I was like, yo, like, you know, we should link up. Like, let's link up.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, like, you know, she was also a little less off-putting yesterday.
Oh.
Like, you know, like at the first challenge, she might have been like nervous, but she was like, you know, she was like, you know, looser yesterday. So I was like, okay, like, you know, this is something
good.
can happen. Something can happen here.
Okay.
Only thing with that is right now, while we have numbers and while we have numbers that agree with us all, we have the option to split the vote between the two brothers.
So
that would be pretty safe.
If you like want to convince them to go, or at least just like have a conversation with them about like saving Mimi and like going for one of the brothers, like I said, like I'm indifferent to who goes home as long as we sort of have an understanding of who's going home before.
We formed a fake final three with him, but in reality, our real final three is Kale, because Allie, Kale, and I are such an unlikely trio that nobody would suspect us.
The thing is, like, you know, we talked about this before. Like, I kind of don't want it to be Mimi because I feel like Mimi's entertaining and could be used, but also I don't necessarily think it's smart to too much rock the boat this early.
Yeah, that's the one thing is not to rock the boat, and then two, there's no other like easy alternative. Like, there's no better alternative. Like where I would be like, you know, yes.
I do think that there is a better alternative.
So Allie pulls in Kale. And what's great about this dynamic is that Kale believes that Allie and him are the true final two and that I'm the number three. When in reality, Allie and I are the top of that trio. So am I giving the power to Allie a little bit here? Yes, but that's also why I wanted to align with her.
Let me paint my argument out for you. What benefit does voting Mimi out do to you in your game? Other than it's not you voted out.
As opposed to who?
One of the twins. If we vote one of the twins, we get rid of a possible voting block, and that benefits everybody.
The great thing about working with Allie is that between the two of us, people are gonna target her before me. And that's exactly what I wanna do. She's not really like a meat shield, she's more like a social shield.
Alright, Damian. No, tie me up.
Wait, how do you do this? How do you do it? There you go.
Yeah,
Wait, one more
okay.
time. There it is.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
We'll see y'all.
Come on in for your first tribal council. Take a candle.
Welcome, Tribe Medici, to your first tribal council. Everyone please grab an electric votive candle and take a seat. You can flip the switch to turn it on. This is part of the ritual of tribal council because in this game, fire represents your life. And when your fire is gone, so are you. And in this case, by fire, we mean fake fire because it would be unsafe to have a real fire in the reg.
How do we feel about the vote tonight, guys?
It's gonna happen.
Do we feel any alliances have formed? Kyle, Avi? Bella? Luca? It's a stone cold crowd.
I feel like everyone here has some semblance of like paranoia. You know, it's the first vote. We just have to see how it ends up.
That's fair. Does anyone think they're not going home tonight? Raise your hand if you know you're not going home tonight. Alright, we got one person who's not. Raise your hand if you're sure you're going home tonight. Well, at least no one's down in the dumps today. That's also good to see. Domingo, do you have an idea of who you're voting for tonight?
I think I know who I'm voting for.
You know who you're voting for. That's good. That's good. So, you guys won the first challenge, and then you lost the second one. Bella, how's that got you feeling?
I was personally really upset by it. I felt that we, as a tribe, gave a better tribal effort than the other team, whereas they only had a few select people carrying the entire team.
Yeah.
I also believe that they cheated because we didn't win and we're the better team. So
That's fair.
they must have cheated.
Any other reasons we think we might have fallen astray during the scavenger hunt this week? Kyle, maybe?
No, we all put in our fair effort.
Yeah.
I think Bell had a good analysis. The other team just had a couple breadwinners over there, and they obviously had a light schedule that day.
Yeah.
Lucas, do you think anyone in the group didn't carry their weight? No need to name names.
I think there are people that did more and people that did less.
Alex, do you feel like you put in enough during this week's challenge to survive the vote?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because at the very last few hours, I was texting the whole group chat like, "What you need me to do? Like, what's left?" Like, I was going into CVS like right before the deadline, like doing this stupid family planning thing, and I was like, I attempted to go do the cartwheel in front of Medici, and then I started practicing in the park next to my apartment, failed, and said, "Guys, I'm going home." And then like at that point, we all were like, "Okay, we're done. There's no way the other team got like a perfect score or anything." So I feel like I did enough.
It's fair. Unfortunately, the other team did get a perfect score.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Michael, how do you feel tribe dynamics have shifted since the challenge?
I don't know if anything's really shifted. I feel like it's going to be like really difficult to see somebody go home, and you know, I feel like we're all friends.
Allie, what are the factors that are going to be going into your voting tonight, do you think?
Factors going into my voting tonight are keeping the tribe in unity. It's too early in the game for too many factions to form. Usually if you start getting like, you know, like big majority alliances too early, then that stops like the tribe from being as a whole and usually stops us from being able to work together in the challenges so we can, again, stay unified as one tribe. So tonight's vote, I think, will further unify us as a tribe.
With that, it is time to vote. We'll start with Lucas.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Aha, okay, now.
As soon as the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. Rishabh will now read the votes.
Mimi. Mimi. Kale. Mimi.
Oh my goodness.
That's 3 votes for Mimi, 1 vote for Kale.
That's
Mimi. Okay. And the first person voted off with you, Chicago Survivor, is Mimi.
I love you all.
Mimi, the tribe has spoken. Please head out.
I'm gonna cry.
So tense.
Let's not lose again.
Let's not lose again. Congratulations for making it through the first night. Hopefully you guys win and you won't have to go through this again. Keep this feeling in your hearts. I'm sure it'll keep you guys propelled through the next few challenges.
Next time on Survivor. Tribe Shinju is on the search for their immunity idol.
Yes, Annie and Jeff were here, but they left.
They left?
Yeah, they left. They don't care.
They walk all the way to the side, they leave together, they're not even looking. I think Annie has the idol, like, pretty positive.
Pablo texted me and said that he thinks Annie has the idol. You're wrong.
While Tribe Medici grows concerned about twin brothers Lucas and Domingo.
The plan is we gotta separate the twins because, like, no, it's yeah.
Domingo. Fuck, this guy's horrible at Survivor.
I want to play with you.
Yeah.
I really do want to play with you. But my reservations with that is you can't be doing what you're doing right now because you'll have me fucked up.
Everyone here is either a psycho, and they've all either lied to me or betrayed me or manipulated me, and I've only been honest.
I'm a little upset. I think everyone ganged up on me. I think they were cheating. I think they were all fake bitches. And they all fucking voted for me. Like, what the fuck? I guess they thought I wasn't, like, cool enough. Or they were too intimidated by me. Like, I get it. I'm such a big threat. So I guess I take it as, like, a compliment. But at the same time, I'm a little upset. I know who voted for me. So, they're on my list.